Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to learn about list. So what is list? So list is a type of data type which holds multiple values. It can hold strings, it can hold integer, it can hold floats, etc. So next we will jump to the next portion of the list. What is the difference between list and arrays? So arrays hold only homogeneous value. If they are holding integer value, then all the values should be integer only. If they are holding float value, then all the values should be float only. But list is a heterogeneous, means they can hold multiple values. They can hold integer, boolean, strings all together in one list itself. So they are heterogeneous in nature. So let's just start creating our list. So how to create a list? First I will tell you how to create an empty list. L is equal to this. So as soon as I run this, it will create an empty list, and when I print it, it will show me that empty list is created. Now another way is to create a list like this. This is also a list. So as soon as I press, it will show me a list. Another way of creating a list is L equal to list. So it is a list created. As you can see, it is an empty list created. We can also create a two-dimensional list, 2D list. So how to create a 2D list? L is equal to, we can directly create a 2D list also. 5, 6. So this is a 2D list. As soon as I press the run button, it will show me the 2D list. We can also create a 3D list. 3D list. For that, I will create like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 3D list which we have created. As you can see, it is under 3 brackets. So this is the way how we create simple list, 2D list or 3D list. Now we will learn how to access the elements of the list. So lists are mutable data types. It can hold multiple values, and it can be edited and accessed anytime. So for accessing list, we will type L equal to 1 if we want to access first. So for that we will create one list L1 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will access this with L1 1. So it will print out the second number in the list. So this is the way how we access the list. Another way to access the list is negative indexing also works in list. So as soon as we type -1, it will print 4. So this is the way we access the list from negative indexing also. And there is, if we want to access a 3D list, what we will do, we have to provide like first bracket. So after first bracket, how many elements are there? 1, and from comma separated, this is another 2 elements. So we want to access suppose 5. So we will write 1 as 5. Now we come to second, that is how, which row? It is first row, because this is one row and this is second row. So we will write first row. Now, which element we want to access from this? This is the 0th element. So as soon as I press 0, it will give me access to this element. Okay, it's L, not L3. So as soon as I press, it will extract the 7 number, because I put here, because row is also the 0th one. It will extract the 5th array. So this is how we access the list elements. Now how we can edit it? As list is a mutable, data type, we can edit it. So if we want to edit it, what we will do, we can directly write here 10, and it will change the element in that list. And now as we press this, the value of that index number is changed to 10 now. This is the way we can edit a list. Now suppose if I want to edit L1, so what I will do, I will give the index number over here like 2, and I will put 7. So as soon as I run this, it will get changed. As you can see, the value is changed to 7 now. This is the way we can edit a list. Now how to add in the list? For adding in the list, there are 3 methods. One is append, so what append will do, it will append a number at the end of the list. Suppose this list L1 has 1 2 3 4 elements, so it will append 5 at the end of it. So as soon as I press this, and append will only insert one element at a time at the end of the list. So as soon as I press L1, it has appended a single element at the end of the list. Now if we put extend for adding an element, it can add multiple elements to the list, like 5 6 7. As soon as I press this extend, it will add multiple elements at the end of the list. So as you can see that we have added 5 6 7 at the end of our list. So this is the extend. Now if we want to add at any index number of our list, then we use insert. So in insert, we have to provide the index number where we want to add the list and the value which we want to add. So suppose I want to add at index number 2, that is 0 1 2. That means 3 should be replaced with 8. That means it will insert at the index number 2 the value 8. As soon as I print this, you can see 0 1 2, it has added 8 before 3 over here. This is how insert works. Insert can add any value at the given location of the index which we mentioned. Now how we can delete? There are 4 methods to delete a list. Suppose if I put del L1, it will delete the entire list at a time. Now if I run this L1, it will show me error because that list is got deleted. Now we can delete a specific index value also in the list. Suppose if I want to delete 2 from this list, that is 0 and 1. So I will mention the index number in the square brackets and put the del keyword. So it will delete that index number. As you can see, it has deleted 2 from the list. So this is how we run del command. If we want to remove L1 dot remove, if we don't know the index number, then we know that there is a number that exists in the list, but we don't know which index number it is, then we use remove. We just mention that number in the remove keyword function and it will remove that. So as soon as I press L1 now, it has removed that 2 from the list. So this is how remove works. Now pop, another method is to use pop for deleting. Pop will delete the last item of the list. So as soon as I press L1 pop, it will delete the last item of the list. Now you can see it is 1, 2, 3. The fourth value has been deleted because of the pop. And final one is the clear. It will clear the entire elements of the list. If we press this, this is how we delete the list. So as soon as I press the run button, the list is empty now because it has deleted all the values from it. What operations we can do with list? So we can concatenate two lists. Suppose there is another list 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if I press L1 plus L2, it will present a new list with concatenation of two lists. It will always present a new list. The number of L1 and L2 are still the similar. If we want to check whether L1 or L2 has changed, it has not changed. As you can see, L1 and L2 are still the same. So this is how operations work. L1 with addition operation works. Now if we want to multiply with 3, L1 with 3, this will also work. As soon as I press L1 now, you can see the list has been increased and multiplied with, presented the same list with 3 times. So this how the multiplication works in multiplication operation works with list. Now we can also do the division. L1 divided by 2. So as soon as I press the run button, and this operand is not supported. So this operand is not supported, only addition and multiplication is supported. So these two operations are done. Now what all functions we can see in the list? So all the function like length, len, length function will also work over list L1. You can see there are 4 elements in the list. Now min and max will also work. Minimum is the 1 value. Similar is with the maximum value will also work with list. And sorted will present, we can also write like this, L1 dot sort. It will sort the list this is how all the functions work with a list. Apart from that, looping also work with list. For I in L1, we can print I. So this is how looping works in the list. As you can see, all the numbers are printed. Thank you guys for this video. We have covered the list. In next video we will read about tuples.